Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video. I see that the light is a little bit weird. It's because the sun is going down there behind the mountains here in Colombia. So yeah, I'm having a little bit of the last daylight right now. Today's video is a little bit later because I was on an amazing coffee tour, and now I was just looking at charts. I was like, you know what, I actually want to put out this quick video because there are a few things that I'm looking at. Before we're going to dive in, as always, I'm going to ask you to smash the like button, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Also in the description you find a handful of links, some affiliate links and 2 links to my Instagram and Twitter. Feel free to follow me there. Alright, cool. Let's dive into the charts. We are going to start off with BTC USD pair. Now this time we're looking on the weekly, and as you can see, it looks like we are going to print the 5th red week in a row. Yeah, if that we have 2 more days left, of course. The Saturday and the Sunday, the daily is almost going to close in 2 hours. They will be bad, but it looks like maybe it's trying to bottom out here a little bit. On the other hand, DBSI here 8, 23, 24, -5, -5, -5. So the bears are gaining strength. So yeah, if we're unlucky, then suddenly boom, this will crash down. I just want to show you that yeah, now it's most likely 5th red week in a row. So a little bit of green would be nice, of course, but to be honest, we were warned because we talked about the blood diamond already for quite a long time. The moment it appeared, we talked about it until today. We keep talking about it because usually that is bad, and of course also the weekly money flow in the red. So no surprise here that we see some downward action. On the daily, I talked about some time ago that if this needs to make a higher low to create for us a bull div, that would be nice. That did not really happen. Matter of fact, this is kind of straight. You could say that yeah, maybe it's even a little bit lower. Depends a little bit actually on how this daily will close, but maybe this bottom right here will be a little bit fatter, and then it's definitely out of the cards that this is a bull div of any means. On a daily, yeah, what can I say? It is just 1 or 2 days in the green, and then just a lot in the red, a little bit in the green, big dump in the red, a little bit in the green, big dump in the red. So yeah, that's a little bit the name of the game, Cipher section, or going lower on a bigger time frame. On the 4 hourly, and we talked about this yesterday on the hourly, this is also super clear that this was our trading pattern. I also said to you yesterday already, we're not going to stay here forever. Matter of fact, I think we're going to break out soon. As usually when most people start to notice a certain pattern or start talking about it, for instance on this YouTube channel, then people start acting towards that, and then you see right away actually that we are breaking out. Here it's still a little bit messy, like we also talked about. We have some red and green money flow, then some buy signals, and then we're actually going back again. So it's, in general, it's a lot of sideways action. Let me see, where was I looking at on the hourly? Yeah, this is actually also quite ugly. You could argue that this is just a very big M pattern. And if you treat it like an M pattern, then the target, you know what, let's be conservative. Let's take the second shoulder until the bottom here, and we pull that one down. Let's say somewhere here. I always like to be a little bit conservative with these kinds of targets. Then we would go down to 36,000. 36,000. How much is a drop from there? Ooh, there will be another 6%. Yeah, can absolutely happen. Another 6%. Who knows? Let's hope it will not happen. But yeah, M pattern for sure could happen. The thing though I'm looking at right now is that we have 2 green dots here. Yes, the RSI is going a little bit lower, but they are pretty spread. The VWAP is just like a little bit zigzagging here, and who knows, this money can go back up. On the 30 minutes, even more clear. They have really a clear bullish divergence. That is nice. Matter of fact, maybe I will trade this. I haven't been trading all day, of course, because I was outside. Maybe I'll trade it. The only thing is, it's Friday right now. Friday night already in Europe. I think Asia Saturday morning even. Of course the markets are all closed. In other words, there is barely any volume for here to go up. So if this bullish divergence play out, I do not expect the world from it. Matter of fact, maybe 1.5%, and that's kind of it, because we're just missing the volume. Also, actually see it right here already in the last few hours that there's barely in the volume, and this was of course with trading opening, closing, whatever. So yeah, it's not pretty, but this is maybe something you could get out of it. Like I said, on a little bit higher time frames, I'm staying a little bit cautious. ETH then also here quickly, weekly. This is then the four weekly red candles instead of 5 for BTC. Doesn't make it any better. Also DBSI going from 6 to 13. This one I can't see, 23, and also -4, -5, -5. So it's just very bearish, very ugly. This definitely has room to go down. RSI as well. VWAP is pointing down, and you see overall that the money flow is also just going much lower. So we have definitely more room to go down here on the weekly. Daily, let's zoom in real quick. Also here, not a pretty sight. Same kind of price action. We talked about price action already multiple times. This fat red candles, little bit green, little bit red, little bit red, boom, red candle, boom, red candle, and look at this, little bit green, bam, red candle on doing the first 2 days, little bit of 2 green candles, and then whoop, 1 red candle, correcting those other 2 green. So this is what I mean, is like they have such a bearish price action. It takes a lot of effort to go up, and then just 1 or 2 days to undo everything again. Here, same, big fat red candle, 2 green days, 1 fat red candle to undo everything. That is just what I mean with very bearish price action. And of course also the indicators downstairs also show exactly the same. RSI is going down. We are widening up, so we maybe lose a little bit of steam. Also would make sense because we're already going down for quite some time, that at a certain point the bears will be tired of selling. There is then at a certain point no selling pressure anymore. Never say never, but that could signal that we might bottom out a little bit. On the other hand, money flow is still going down. I hope that we're bouncing off. If we go to the red, I think we're going to stay there for a while. And also here you see in a momentum wave, this is pretty deep. I need to say it's pretty deep, also if compared to other waves. So yeah, maybe we see a little bit of reversal. Here of course it was deeper, but all the other waves, these one were higher. So yeah, there is it is, like I said, quite a lot. Let's quickly zoom into the 4 hourly, see what we have there. Still stair stepping lower, of course, with blood diamond here, blood diamond here, blood diamond here. This is ugly, this is bad. And you see also then of course the dumps down, what I said earlier, with the fat red candles undoing a little bit of pushing up. Yeah, as you can see, we're still trading below 3,000 for ETH. Who would have thought that? End of April, below 3k. Many people said that April is going to be a terrific month because historically seen, it's always a very good month. Well, look at that, in the red for ETH and fat in the red here for BTC. We'll zoom out a little bit and you can see it. So yeah, that caught a lot of people by surprise. Now of course a lot of people are now calling for next month is going to be amazing. Well, I always say a little bit cautious now with the predictions because I also burned my fingers too many times. Alright, quickly back to ETH because we now did the 4 hourly. Just want to show you the hourly. There we are seeing that the RSIs are slowly pinching up a little bit. VWAP going up. Money flow, yes, it's going lower, but it could reverse. And here on the momentum wave, a little bit straight. And then the price is making a lower low. That could signal a turnaround. If we're zooming in further on the 30 minutes, there you see a little bit of a clearer bullish divergence where the momentum wave is going up, price making a lower low. And so we could see some momentum here. Same kind of story. Don't expect the world from it. It's Friday night, not a lot of volume, and also still the money flow is thick in the red, and the RSI is just pointing sideways. You know what? 2 other things that I wanted to show you. Why also the price action might have been very weak. I came to my laptop and I looked at how the markets have done. My lord, I was so surprised, and I didn't expect this. Nasdaq more than 4% down, S&P 3.6% down, Dow Jones 2.7% down. Worst month since 2008. April was the worst month since 2008. So yeah, absolute complete sell-off. I also said earlier just on Twitter, I said, you know what, at these kinds of moments you need to ask yourself, am I afraid? Am I a buyer? Do I want to wait for a little bit? What am I going to do in these kinds of markets? Or maybe you're not going to do anything at all. Maybe you're just not going to act on it. It's totally up to you. But I like these kinds of posts of things, sometimes to trigger you, to make you think in a broader perspective, because it's nice that we're always looking at Bitcoin and ETH, but it's also important to keep the broader perspective in mind. So this is what I just posted. Feel free to check that out. Also, Elon Musk had a nice tweet the other day about how we look at two people who are left or right-winged, but sometimes the spectrum of how we look at certain things are just much wider, and then suddenly we start calling names and say all kinds of horrible stuff, but we also need to look in the mirror and all that kind of good stuff. Anyways, of course, also still on Twitter, I update you about certain channels or patterns that I see. This was a breakout that we talked about the day before yesterday. No, it was yesterday. Sorry, yesterday. No, day before yesterday. And anyway, so you can see here, I just right away updated you like, hey, we are breaking out. So that was it. Alright guys, that was it for today's video. I think that tomorrow I will not upload something. We'll see. Maybe I'll do, maybe I don't. Anyways, have a good weekend. Stay very safe. Be careful with trading. Again, in weekends, always a little bit of thin volume, so they can go either way. And still, is this not the time to double your portfolio? Stick to the charts, take your profits. Have a good one. Don't do stupid shit, and I'll see you very soon again. Thank you guys so much. Bye bye.